So we'll begin our session. Sit cross-legged, back straight, both the hands on knees, eyes closed. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, let go your face muscles, neck, shoulder, back and legs. Simply bring our attention on breathing. We'll begin our practice. We'll do one set of Surya Namaskar and then stretchings. So we want to do faster rounds so that we heat up our body as much as possible. So we'll begin both the feet together, both the palms together, thumb touching the chest and back is straight. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, let go your whole body. Let go the weight. Feel the weight on the 2 feet. Visualize the rising sun. ॐ हिरण्मयेन पात्रेण सत्यस्यापिहितं मुखं तत्त्वं पूषन् अपावृणो सत्यधर्माय दृष्टये ॐ मित्राय नमः. And we bring both the hands up, look up towards the ceiling and a little back bend. So your whole upper body is stretched, back is relaxed. Gaze is towards the hands. So stretch in neck. Maintain that stretch. Focus on the neck region. Hastuttanasana. Om Ravaye Namaha. Now keeping your arms beside your ears, will slowly bend forward. Let go your whole upper body. Head, face muscles, back of your ears, shoulders. Try to identify any muscle in the upper body which might be stretched for no reason. You can let it go. Feel the strength of the legs as you breathe in. Maintain a smile on your face that will help relax the face muscles. Padhastasana. Om Surya Namaha. Now bring both the hands beside your feet. Right leg goes back, right knee is on the floor. Come up on your fingertips, look diagonally. There is maximum gap between thigh, chest. We expand our chest. Our focus is in the center of the eyebrows. Eyes can be closed or open. As we breathe in, feel the stretch. As we breathe out, settle into the pose. Let go your upper body, face muscles. Keep a smile on your face. We'll just do a little recap on what we talked last about the Patanjali's Yoga Sutras. So we started with saying that now we start with the discipline of yoga. As the first sentence, it implies that there is something, some basic ground to be known before this Yoga Sutras are read. Most likely, it could be the background of Sankhya philosophy, because a lot of terms which are used here in the Yoga Sutras have assumed we already know about, say, gunas, we already know about the gear. Om Bhanave Namaha. And now we'll bring the other leg back. So our whole body is in one straight line. Head, neck, back, and legs all aligned. Let go your face muscles. Focus is on core, normal breathing. So Patanjali mentions that yoga is a discipline, and it is a discipline for chitta vritti nirodha, that is to stop the modifications happening in the chitta. So he uses the new word chitta here and not manas. It's not just stopping the thoughts, it is the chitta. It comprises of all the other aspects of buddhi, ahankar, manas, all the things which we feel as a being in terms of emotions, thoughts. Om Kaya Namaha. Both the knees on the floor, chest and chin straight towards the ground. Ashtang Namaskar. 8 अंगों से सूर्य भगवान को प्रणाम. Maintain this pose. You can try to let go the muscles which you do not need and bring in that gratitude. For all the things that we have and letting go of what is beyond our reach. Om Pushane Namaha. And then straighten your body, head up, look up towards the ceiling. Elbows are bent, supporting your back. Legs are relaxed. As you look up, maximum stretch in the neck, maximum curve of your spine. Focus is on tailbone. Normal breathing. Then Patanjali mentions that there are various modifications which happen of chitta, and there are 5 ways in which the modification happen. The first is direct perception. Second is any form of wrong knowledge or misconception. Third is imagination or delusion. Fourth is sleep. And fifth is memory. And he mentions that the modifications can either be painful or not painful. So even if it is a right knowledge, it can come up as a painful experience. or a misconception can come as a not painful. So all these five modification can either bring pain or no pain. But these are the five forms of modifications, five ways in which chitta modifies. Om Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha. And now middle body goes all the way up. Chin closer to chest, heels pushing towards the ground. We'll maintain our heels pushing towards the ground, so that as long as we are here, we want to constantly feel the stretch in the back of the legs. Let go our head. Enjoy the stretch. Equally enjoy the relaxation. And then direct perception can be gained through three, which we had dealt with in Sankhya. That is, one is perception, second is inference, and third is agamaha. That is, we'll look into all three. Om Mariche Namaha. And then both the knees on the floor, right leg in the front. Come up on your fingertips, look diagonally up. Gaze diagonally up. Focus on the center of the eyebrows. Stretch in the legs and thighs. Let go relaxation in the upper body. So here the perception is when you're able to put yourself into the, as if you're residing in the object of observation. If you're able to do that, you're able to perceive that object. That is perception we are talking about. Inference, we talked about that when one thing implies the other, it can be about the cause and effect, where we know that even if a cause or an effect is hidden, they come one after the other. So inference can help us to understand whether certain things are there or not, even if they are hidden or subtle. Then the third is the agamaha, that is, which has been brought from above. So from a normal senses, from a normal reasoning, listening to what experts have to say as per the practical approach. And when it goes beyond the domain of reasoning and rationality, that's when we rely on the intuition, what comes from above for our own self. So these are the three ways in which we can receive the right knowledge. That's the first one, direct perception. Om Adityaya Namaha. And then we'll bring the other leg in the front. Both the feet are together. Straighten your legs. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, pull your stomach in. Grab hold of your toes, ankles, whatever is available. Maintain that stretch. Your hands, your legs are stretched. Focus is on the tailbone. Let go your head. Let go your face muscles. Let go back of your ears. Second is misconception. That is when you are what we are you're perceiving is an incorrect form. In reality, the object of observation exists in some other form, but the way you are looking at it is not the exact real form. Then it's misconception or the wrong knowledge. And then let go. Om Savitre Namaha. Now keeping your arms beside your ears, will slowly come up. Look up towards the ceiling and a little back bend. We'll stretch our upper body and at the same time let go our back. You can also visualize as if you're lying on a big ball, completely relaxed. Your whole upper body is stretched. Focus is on throat. Om Arkaya Namaha. And we'll spread our arms wide. Pranamasana. Om Bhaskaraya Namaha. So that completes our half round right side. We'll do the left side with breathing. Breathe in both hands. Breathe out both the hands down. Breathe in left leg back. Breathe out right leg back. Hold your breath. Hold your plank. Go in Ashtha. Breathe in Bhuja. Breathe out mountain. Breathe in both the knees on the floor. Left leg in the front. Breathe out right leg in the front. Breathe in both the hands up. Breathe out. Pranamasana. So that completes one full round. We'll do the rest of the 11 full rounds at our maximum pace. We want to heat up our body as much as possible for the stretchings. As we are doing faster rounds, we still keep our focus on the three things. That is complete awareness on the body, that is the muscles which we are stretching and relaxing. Stretching comes pretty naturally to us, so we'll focus more. You can focus more on relaxing. Second is breathing. You want to maintain the breathe in and out or holding if you're doing. And the third is keeping a joy of practice. You want to maintain joy of practice either in the center of the heart, or for any reason you're not able to bring in that joy, then you can keep a smile on your face and let the thoughts be there, but do not engage in any of the thoughts, whether they are positive or negative. So we'll begin right side. Left side. 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 Two more rounds. Right side. Left side. Right side. Left side. Last one. Right side. Left side. Take your time to finish the rounds. Once done, stay still. There's no movement. Simple observation on the heat generated, heart rate, any changes you feel. We're still going through the first path of the Yoga Sutras. There are four parts or the path. Path is leg, so four legs. First one is Samadhi Path, second is Sadhana Path, third is Vibhuti Path, and the fourth is Kaivalya Path. So the first Samadhi Path is kind of an overview or definitions of what exactly is yoga, what are we trying to do, what is the goal, what are the various methods, the obstacles, solutions to those. Then the definition of different forms of samadhi. Once our breathing is back to normal, we'll prepare for the stretchings. So you can start with the Tadasana, both the feet are together. So you can keep your feet either V shape or together, whichever is most comfortable for you. Standing, both the hands are interlaced, and we will bring our palm all the way up, facing towards the ceiling, and gaze is in front, any one point. Make sure that your chin is not going down. Chin can be slightly up, and you would know that when your ears will touch your upper arm. If your chin is down, your ears might not touch your upper arm. Slightly up, and we come up on our toes. Gaze on any one point, fixed. Stomach can be pulled in. It will naturally expand your chest. Hands are straight. In this Tadasana, we want to stretch. There is, as long as we are here, we want to keep that stretch there. At no point we are relaxing our hand, fingers, middle body, leg, or feet. All the time, we want to keep it stretched. If you feel that you have reached your limit, then you can bring your heels on the ground. You can bring your palm on the head, take a breath, one or two, and then again come back, maintaining the stretch. It's an excellent pose. It not only works on all the body part here, but it also gives an extra space to all the vertebrae, releasing that stretch of stacking of one vertebrae over the other. And that's the reason why we want to maintain that stretch. So you're talking about the 5 modifications, the 5 ways in which the chitta can be modified or gets modified. The direct perception, misconception, delusion, or imagination. So imagination, the definition of imagination was that you're trying to describe something with words, but the object of description does not exist, is in itself shunya. That's imagination. Then sleep is where your pratyay, that is your cognition, is absent, but there are still changes happening in the vritti, chitta. Then the smriti, that is memory. That's when your past experience, which is not forgotten, comes back. That's memory. So these are the 5 ways in which our chitta can get modified. And then he defines all those 5. And after that, Patanjali mentions that the way to stop these modifications to happen is through 2 things, by doing 2 things together, that is abhyasa and vairagya. And he defines the abhyas. I will bring our heels on the floor, palm on the head. We'll take a couple of breathings here. We are going to do this one more time for 10 seconds. Before that, completely let go. And now we'll come back again. Same Tadasana. Stretch your body. This time you can go a little more higher. You can stretch a little more. Make sure that you feel the stretch in the whole body. Your fingers, your wrist, your forearm, upper arm, middle body, thighs and calf muscles, your feet, your toes, and then slowly come back. Palm on the head, on the chest. Let go. Now we'll do the Ardha Chandrasana. You can do variations of it. So if you're doing a variation, we can keep slight distance between our feet, that is roughly shoulder width distance. Again, come back in Tadasana. We'll do Triyak Tadasana. It's a variation of similar pose. If you find Ardha Chandrasana standing is more effective, then you can do that. So we breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, stomach is pulled in, will bend towards one side. Head is between the hands. Your whole left side is stretched. Right side can be relaxed. As we breathe in, maintain the stretch in the left side. Breathe out, let go a little further more the right side. Stay here, normal breathing. So we talked about the abhyas and vairagya. So abhyas, Patanjali defines it as any effort towards steadiness. So he doesn't mention that it is manas. It is not just the thoughts. He just mentions any effort towards the steadiness. So it can be steadiness of the body. It can be steadiness in your sense perceptions, steadiness in your mind, steadiness in focusing on something, steadiness on any effort. So that is practice. So it's a very general definition of what he means by practice here. And then he provides that the practice has to have 4 properties, 4 ways in which the practice must be done. Dirghakal, Nirantar, Satkar, Asevito. So that means long term, consistent, earnest, and well attended. Now, slowly we'll come back, very slowly with full control. We breathe in, stretch up. And as we breathe out, we'll bend to the other side. Again, breathe in, feel the stretch in the right side. Breathe out, let go the left. We want to make sure that as long as we are staying here, we want to maintain the stretch. Enjoy the stretch. And deepen the joy as you stay here. So that's about practice. And the next, it defines vairagya. So for vairagya, he says the first stage is when we hear or see something, we have a mastery over ourselves so that we do not feel the craving for it. That's the first level. That's an external level of what we see and hear. Then he says that vairagya, there is a supreme vairagya, where that is the next level, where even the modifications happening or changes happening in the gunas doesn't affect. You're detached with the guna changes as well. And that happens when the person is in touch with the self or the Purusha element. In Yoga Sutras, the terms which are already defined in Sankhya are freely used without definition. You will see that guna, Patanjali didn't define. Purusha, he didn't define. Gya, he has used, he has not defined that. And now we'll slowly come back. Stretch up. You can relax your hand on the head. We are going to do this one more time, 10 seconds, both the sides. Let go. And then again, breathe in, stretch up. Breathe out, pull your stomach in, will bend right. Feel the stretch in the left side. Let go your right side. Go a little further more this time. Feel that stretch. Doesn't matter how far you go. More important to feel that stretch. Enjoy that stretch. Maintain that stretch. And then slowly come back. Same thing the other side. Breathe in, up. Breathe out, stomach pulled in. Bend towards the left. Whole right side is stretched. Enjoy that stretch. Let go your left side. Deepen the joy. Stretch a little further more. And then slowly come up. Release your hand on the head, on the chest, and then let go. Next, we are going to do back bend and forward bend. If you have any back pain, then do not do this pose. This is an advanced forward bending pose, an excellent pose to build the strength in the lower back. But at the same time, if you have any pain, this can aggravate that pain, so do not do it. If instead of that, you can do back bending, any form of back bending, bhujangasana, triyak bhujangasana, sarpasan, any form of back bending you can do in case you do not want to do this. So we'll bring both the hands interlaced, index finger out, breathe in, stretch up, breathe out, relax, and next breathe in, we'll bend back, look back. This time our hips can go forward. Our goal is to go as back as possible, look as back as possible, bring our hand as back as possible. Maintain that. And stay here for 30 seconds. Slowly come back as we breathe in. And as we breathe out, pull your stomach all the way in. And we are going to bend forward. Let go your hands. Once your hands are on the floor or just relaxed, we'll bend our both the knees. We'll also remove the gap between our feet. Both the feet are close enough together. Both the knees are bent. We'll grab hold of our heels from behind so that you're stepping on all the fingers here from behind. Your forearm will touch the calf muscles from behind. Your stomach is on the thighs. There is no gap between your upper body and leg here, the upper leg. So maintain this. In this pose, it's not important that your leg has to be all the way straight. More important is when you straighten your legs, you want to feel that stretch in the tailbone region. As long as you feel that stretch, you're doing this pose correctly. And make sure that you're not bringing your head up. Your head is as closer to the knee as possible. Your body is squeezed as much as possible. At the same time, we are straightening our legs, straightening our knees, feeling that stretch in the tailbone region, focusing there. Normal breathing. And then slowly we'll release. We'll come back exactly the way we went. Both the legs are bent. Support yourself with the hands on the floor. Straighten your legs. Bring both the hands together, interlaced, index finger out. And then very slowly with full control, we'll again come back. Up, stretch up, and then release. Now we'll move to the Utkatasana. So both the feet are shoulder width distance. Both the hands are in front, palms facing down. Breathe in. As we breathe out, you can pull your stomach in and then again sit down so that tailbone goes back. Hands in front. So there is opposite pull in hands and tailbone in opposite direction. Maintain that stretch, maintain that pull. Make sure that your knees are neither popping out nor going inward. as much as possible they are straight. Gaze is in front, eyes can be closed or open, doesn't matter. You must feel the stretch, the tension of the opposite pull between your hands and your tailbone region. Stay here, normal breathing. Now he talks about the Vairagya, level 1 and level 2. And then he mentions that once the chitta vrittis are stopped, one feels as if one is floating or flowing through the nature, the laya. There is as if laya in the way we live. We just flow through in the moment. And then he mentions there's some pragya, 4 stages to it. Vitark, Vichar, Ananda, Asmita. Now slowly come back. You can let go your hands if you want, otherwise just keep them straight. We're going to do this one more time for 10 seconds. Breathe in. As you breathe out, pull your stomach in and again sit down. Same pose, tailbone pulled back, pushed back, hands pulled in front. Maintain the stretch. Enjoy the stretch. Feel it. Focus on the knee joint, on the thighs. And now slowly come back. Next one, we're going to come up on our toes. You can also do this pose without coming up on your toes, or you can come up on your toes later when you're bent down. So breathe in. As you breathe out again, stomach pulled in and sit down. Gaze in front, making sure that the back is straight. This is the classical Utkatasana. Maintain this pose, maintain the gaze, normal breathing. He goes into the detail of the Sampragya later in the Samadhi Pada. But here, Vitark means reasoning, Vichar means reflection, Anand, bliss, Asmita is the pure I-ness. And now we'll slowly come up, release. We'll do the third one. We'll again come up on your toes, same position, breathe in. As we breathe out, stomach pulled in, both the knees together. We are going to sit down, all the way down, keeping our back straight as much as possible. Minimum gap between your calf muscle, or just half-inch gap between your calf muscle and thigh, or slight gap so that you can feel you are engaging your leg muscles here. And slowly come back. And release. Now we'll move to the spread leg poses. So both the legs are spread. We'll start with the Dandamana Vibhaktipada Paschimuttanasana. So both the legs are as wide as possible, toes pointing in the center like a triangle, heels pushed out, legs as much as possible straight. We are not bending our knee here. Straight legs, straight knee, locked knee, both the hands straight. Breathe in. As we breathe out, pull your stomach all the way in. chest is still expanded, back is straight. We'll bend forward, keeping our back straight. We'll go as far as we can go. Once you have reached your limit, we'll relax our back. We'll grab hold of our toes, ankles, or outside of our feet. The best is outside of your feet. If you can grab hold of that, excellent. Otherwise, just grab hold of your ankles or toes, whatever is available to you. Goal is to have a grip here. Once you have the grip, legs are straight, knees are locked, your back is relaxed, head is relaxed, face muscles, neck, all relaxed. Let there be maximum blood flow towards top of the head. You'll feel the stretch in the whole of your legs, some in the hands. This majorly works on the strengthening your leg muscles here and melting the belly fat. So keep your stomach pulled in. Feel that stretch in the legs. Enjoy that stretch in the legs. We are working on our legs and the middle body. At the same time, getting the benefits of inverted pose by bringing maximum blood flow towards the top of the head. So now he defines that abhyas and vairagya, the two done together, is one way to achieve the goal. Then he also mentions that there are others who achieve the same goal of blocking the chitta vrittis by faith, that is Shraddha, Virya, that is vigor or power, memory, Samadhi, that is meditation, wisdom or knowledge, that is Jnana, so some people might even achieve that goal without the practice and vairagya through having these all characteristics of either Shraddha or Virya or past memory of having the experience. All this can come naturally to them if they already have some form of strong aspect of these all. Then he mentions there is another way, and that is Ishwar Paranidhan. And then he defines Ishwar. You can see that Sankhya never referred to Ishwar at all. It never referred to God, neither its existence nor its non-existence. In yoga sutras now, and that's why he now defines the Ishvara. He says that Ishvara is something which is a distinctive form of the Purusha, which is not affected by kleshas, that is any defects or obstacles, which is not affected by karma or the fruits of karma or any impressions. Then he says that it is beyond anything, that is, it is the highest form. And then he says it is Sarva Gya Bija. That's where he uses the Gya, that is Sarva Gya. So all the Gya, that is all the spirits or all the peoples that life we talk about, the Gya, the self, Bija. Bija, that is the cause, the source of all the Gya which exists. Now we'll release our hand. We'll straighten our hands, straighten our back, And then slowly come all the way up. Let go your hands. We'll bring both the feet slightly closer. We are going to do some variations of Trikonasana now. So for Trikonasana, we'll bend right leg towards the right side. Turn right feet towards the right side. Bend our right leg so that we'll bring our left feet behind. At no point we want to bring our knee in front. It can put more pressure on the knee. So when we get into this pose, we want to try to bring our left feet behind and trying a 90-degree on in our right leg. Both the hands are straight. And as we breathe out, we can bring our right hand and support it on right thigh. Left hand goes straight up, and we'll bring our left hand parallel to the ground. So you'll feel the stretch in the left side. Maintain this roughly 30 seconds to 1 minute, not more than that. Whenever in Trikonasana, we are bending our knee. If you are keeping your knee straight, that's fine. You can stay here for a minute or two. But if you're bending your knee, then do not go beyond 1 minute. Then he defines the Ishvara form. Then he says in the words, it is the pranav, that is Om. And even through the repetition of the Om and with the reflection on its meaning, one can achieve the goal and also get rid of any obstacles. And slowly come back. We'll bring both the hands straight. Both legs are again back. We'll do the same thing left side. Left feet pointing towards the left. We'll bend our left leg. Right leg goes behind to bring our left leg in the position of roughly 90-degree or as far as you can go. Both the hands again parallel to the ground. We'll bring left hand, support it on left thigh, right hand up, and it goes all the way parallel to the ground above your head. Feel that stretch in the right middle body. You can also pull your stomach in if you want to make this pose a little more effective. Focus is in the middle body, your navel region. Normal breathing. Now that he has introduced obstacles, he defines all the obstacles, all the different type of obstacles which can be there. He says disease, dullness, doubt, carelessness, laziness, sensuality, false perception, or not able to create a firm ground of practice, or once created, losing that firm ground. Now come back. We'll go to the same Trikonasana. This time we'll do the classical one. So right feet pointing towards the right. If you find it difficult to do Trikonasana, you can also keep your legs straight and do the same pose. Bend your right leg, left leg goes behind just like before. Breathe in, both the hands straight. As we breathe out, stomach pulled in. We'll simply bend sideways. So we are not turning forward or back, just side bend. Right hand pointing towards the ground, left hand pointing towards the ceiling. And we'll make a conscious effort to look straight up towards left hand. So your shoulder will go slightly back, your head will be twisted, your neck will be twisted, your gaze is straight towards the hand. Once you do that, you'll feel the stretch in the left waistline, and then slowly bring your right hand closer to the ground. You can also get little support of your hand on the ground if you want. Middle body, as much as possible, try to bring it closer to the ground. Trikonasana, 30 seconds. Now, due to all these obstacles, the effect of these obstacles is that it leads to either dukha, some form of pain or sadness, or it can lead to despair, that is losing your hope, or it can lead to trembling of body or disturbance in breathe in or breathe out. And I will slowly come back. We'll do the same thing the other side. Left feet again bent, right leg, left feet is turned towards the left, left leg is bent, right leg goes back, both the hands straight. Breathe in. As we breathe out, stomach is pulled all the way in. Turn side, left hand comfortably pointing towards the ground, right hand is straight up, our gaze turned up. Once we do that, let your left hand come closer to the ground, let your tailbone be more closer to the ground. Normal breathing. Slowly come back. We'll bring our legs a little closer. We're going to do the last one in spread leg, Dandamana Vibhakti Pada Janu Shirsasana. So as the name suggests, Janu, Shirs, that is Janu is your knee and Shirs is your forehead. So the distance between your feet is neither too much and little slightly over your shoulders. Right feet points towards the right, left feet points towards the right side. You're turned towards the right side. Once you're turned, bring both the hands up, interlaced, index finger out. Breathe in, stretch up, turn towards left. Breathe out, chin to chest, stomach pulled in, and will bend forward. Make sure that you have chin to chest throughout. At no point we're releasing chin to chest. When we all the way come back, we'll release it. Once your hands are on the floor, fingertip is on the floor, release your hand. Let the fingertips be on the floor, separated, with separated hand. Right knee can be bent, forehead to knee. Make that connect to forehead to knee, Janu Shirsh. Once you have the connect, we are not going to release this. We're going to push our knee straight as much as possible. It will create immense pressure in the throat region, in the back of your right knee. Maintain that. Focus is on throat. Feel that squeezing. Feel that blood squeezed out from the throat region. Focus there. Normal breathing. Now that Patanjali has mentioned the obstacles, he has mentioned the associations of the obstacles. Now he gives the solution. He says that focusing on any one object helps relieve any of these obstacles. As long as we stay here, we want to maintain the stretch. And now slowly we'll release.
We'll first release forehead to knee, chin is still closer to chest. And then we'll come back exactly the way we went, both the hands are interlaced. Come all the way up and then release chin to chest. Turn in the front, we'll do the same thing. The other side will turn all the way to the opposite direction. Twist your upper body to turn to the left. Breathe in. As you breathe out, chin to chest, stomach pulled in, bend forward. Once your fingertips is on the floor, we'll separate our hands, let all the fingertips be on the floor. Hands are there just to maintain the balance. Bend your left knee this time, forehead to knee. And as we breathe out, we are going to try to straighten our knee, push our knee as much as possible. But at no point we are releasing the contact between knee and forehead. Doesn't matter whether your leg goes all the way straight or not. As long as you feel that push, that effort, squeezing of throat region, you're perfectly doing this pose. Normal breathing. Now that was one aspect. We're focusing on one object. The other thing Patanjali mentions is by maintaining friendliness with happy people, compassion to unhappy, delight in virtuous, and disregard to the wicked. Because he realizes, or he knows, that the obstacles sometimes are not internal, but it can also be caused by the way you are interacting with others. And then he mentions these 4 categories of people: happy, unhappy, virtuous, wicked. And then he defines how it will help you to maintain these 4 ways of interaction. And now slowly we'll release. We'll come back exactly the way we went. Both the hands are straight, chin to chest. Come all the way up. Release your chin to chest. We'll turn in the front and release our hand. So that completes our spread leg poses. We are going to move on the back bending one now. So we'll lie on our stomach. We'll do Kriyak Bhujangasana first. So both the palms are beside the chest. Both the legs are slightly spread, roughly shoulder width distance, toes pointing out. Breathe in, breathe out completely, let go your whole body. Next, breathe in, head up, look up like in Bhujangasana. Make sure that your shoulders are not going up. As we breathe out, we'll turn towards one side. We'll look towards our feet. As we breathe out, stay here, normal breathing. Feel the twist in the middle body. Maintain that, enjoy that. And slowly come back. As we breathe in, we'll do the same thing the other side. Breathe out, bend towards the other side, look back, stay here, normal breathing.
And then again come back. As we breathe in, we'll do the same thing 2 more times, but this time faster. Breathe out, turn to one side, breathe in the center, breathe out the other side, breathe in the center, breathe out again, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and then let go. The next one we are going to do is Shalabhasan. Again, a very simple pose, but very effective for back. Both the hands are beneath our thigh. If you want to make this more complex or more challenging, and if you find the basic one easy to do, only then you can twist or turn your palms down instead of up. And this will not only work on your tailbone region or back, it will also work on your forearm by twisting it. If you find it difficult to do, then just simply bring your palms facing up beneath your thigh. Chin is on the floor. We'll start with left leg always first. Left leg as we breathe in, up, stretch up and out. Maintain that stretch. Feel that stretch in the left leg. Focus on the tailbone. Stay here. And then all the way down. Now breathe in, right leg up. Make sure that you can also point your feet up and out with your toe. Your whole right leg is straight, knee is locked. You must feel whole of your right legs engaged. Focus is on tailbone. And then slowly come back. Same thing with left side again. Breathe in, left leg up. Stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then all the way down. Right leg as we breathe in. Stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and all the way down. Now we are going to do with both the legs together, forehead on the floor. Breathe in and breathe out completely, let go. Next, breathe in, both the legs up. Stretch up and out. Maintain the stretch. Stay here. Focus is on tailbone. And then bring both the legs down. We'll do this last one more time. Breathe in, out completely, let go. Next, breathe in, both the legs up, stretched up and out. Stay here. Slowly bring it down. Both the legs are relaxed. You can release your hand. We are going to do the last pose, Dhanurasana. Both the knees are shoulder width distance. Bend your legs. Grab hold of your ankles. Chin is on the floor. This is the base position. Breathe in and out. So your feet are also apart. Your knee are also apart. Not more than shoulder width. Breathe in. Breathe out, let go. Next, breathe in. We'll pull our ankle up, head up. Whoever feels comfortable, they can also rock their body on the abdomen, massaging the abdomen. Otherwise, just stay there. Slowly come back. Base position. We're going to do this one more time, 10 seconds. Breathe in, out, let go. Next, breathe in. Again, stretch your ankle up, head up. Stay here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and come back. Release. We are going to do Shavasana. So come on your back, both the legs apart, both the hands beside the body, palms facing up. Toes pointing out. You can move your head, you can move your back, and be in the most comfortable position. I'm going to name different parts of the body. Bring your attention on that part, clench those muscles, move that part, and then let go. We'll start with both the toes together, both the feet toes, both the feet together. Ankles, calf muscles, knee joint, thigh muscles. You can move your legs, bend them, cross them, and then let go. Both the legs are on the floor, completely relaxed. We are not going to move our legs throughout the Yoga Nidra now. Bring your attention on lower back, middle back, upper back, your whole spine. Try to visualize your spine. Try to visualize your back. Now bring your attention on both the shoulders, upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, palms, and fingers. You can bend your hands, cross them in the front, stretch above your head or sideways. Any movement, and then let go. Both the hands are beside the body, palms facing up. Bring your attention on neck, chest, stomach, abdomen, upper body, back of your neck, back of your head, top of your head, forehead, eyebrows, eyeballs, nose, cheeks, upper lip, chin, jaw, tongue and teeth. Both the ears together, back of your ears, your throat, your whole face, forehead, back of your ears, forehead, back of your ears. And the last time, forehead, back of your ears. Your whole face is relaxed, whole body is relaxed. Take a couple of deep breaths. I'm going to give you some visualizations. You try to visualize it as real as possible. I want you to imagine that you're lying on your back in the room and you have woken up. You're sitting cross-legged in the room. Try to visualize yourself sitting cross-legged. Both the hands are on the knees. And now as you close your eyes and you open your eyes, you see same person as you sitting in front of you. The mirror image. Visualize the person having the same features, sitting exactly the same way in front of you. Imagine that you are now looking at the center of the eyebrows of the person and focusing on that and meditating there. You can also visualize a light entering from that person's center of the eyebrows to your center of the eyebrows, and visualize receiving the light all the way in. Now imagine that light spreading through each and every part, starting with your center of the eyebrows. Imagine it spreading on your face, on your head, neck, your whole body. Visualize it spreading in each and every cell and tissue. Now your eyes are closed. You can sense that light in the whole body. And as you open the eyes, the person disappears. And imagine that you're now again back lying on the floor. But this time you feel a little lighter. You can feel the spread of that light throughout your body. Now bring your attention to the center of the eyebrows. Repeat your resolve, one thing which you want to achieve very clearly in one sentence. Then move your feet, move your hands, turn to one side and sit. Thank you for joining.